vocabulary as kids
On
grow
air.
growing up.
Hopefully on air.
Yep, you're up. Is there anything you gentlemen need? Aside from a third today, apparently.
What's that?
I said, is there anything you need aside from the third, apparently, today?
You said he'd be a
He's
little
gonna be a
late.
couple months late.
Okay.
He's dealing with things.
That's
all we know.
That's what it said. Dealing with something.
We didn't know if somebody stubbed their toe or there's a drug bust going on at the time, so we don't know.
Or animals broke out at the house or what, and they're chasing them around. Alright. If you guys need anything, let me know.
How do you think it's supposed to rain? See, kind of funny, I was getting
Just this morning. I
a liquid sunshine through my window.
I think they should change that to chance of sunshine.
Yeah.
I don't have any interest in traipsing around muddy construction sites.
Well, that's the same thing I was thinking. They're all pavement, I think, well, except for the, yeah,
Park.
meet in the parking lot next to the tennis courts in Yoctangi Park at 12:45. 1 o'clock, toward Yoctangi Park. That'll be a pretty freaking muddy mess.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just get muddy first thing off the bat.
They might have some sidewalks.
Yeah,
They have sidewalks down there now.
They might be covered in water.
I just said, it may be covered with water.
I'll stand up on Riverside. Oh, okay. I
Okay,
see it.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, that looks good, yeah.
Put your binoculars.
I've already been through all the local sites. Because I've been on that audit with the building.
Yeah, not much going on today. Everybody's recovering from the fair.
Recovering from the fair. I'm not recovering from
I'm not either.
I say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday. That's when I was out there.
That's more than you said you were going.
Well, I went out Friday because Baldwin, the director of Ag, Ohio Ag, he was going to be out there Friday, so I was out there with him.
I was out there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
Then go Wednesday. Then go Saturday.
I was out there Monday.
That was it, wasn't it?
And that was
You made me.
All right, I have 9 o'clock. We took off the August 17th county commissioners meeting with pledge. David will be here in a minute. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So I heard the doorbell. Don't see him. I'll make that motion to approve minutes of the last meeting.
Second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Bills for the week, $4,183,930.01. Of that, Planning Commission and ACGP projects were $3,953,233.
So moved.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Then and now, $32,006.96.
One on here that I
Most of
looked
that
at.
was engineering with motor vehicle gas money.
So moved.
I'll second it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Transfer of funds is for EMA from the local emergency planning account to emergency management for $10,000.
So moved.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
From the commissioners, transfer from contract repairs to contract services, $1,000, and that's for fuel at the airport.
We get a gallon of fuel?
1 gallon.
We got 1 gallon. So moved.
All, second, all in favor, say aye.
Looked at that and I'm thinking, fuel for the airport, and there's $1,000, you know, we got a gallon of gas, gallon of fuel.
Okay.
This is transfer for the dog warden from unemployment to supplies, $2,622.89.
So moved.
I'll second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Transfer of funds from EMA. This is from salaries, employees to contract services, $5,000.
So moved.
I'll second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Another transfer from court administrator, from the foreign judge accounts to supplies, $5,000, and from foreign judge to transcripts, $7,500 for a total of $12,500.
So moved.
I'll second, all in favor, say aye. And we appropriate additional funds for foreign judges.
Yeah, we
Not
just-
too long ago.
Yeah, that's what I said, we just did one last week, or week before last.
For $12,500.
Yeah.
So keep an eye peeled for another appropriation for
Yeah.
foreign judges. This is an appropriation of funds for emergency planning from the EMA department, $2,000.
So moved.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I think that's grant reimbursable.
Mhm.
Appropriation of funds for the EMA department for salaries, employees, $10,000.
So moved. So moved.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Another appropriation of funds from planning and development department. This is going from the grant funding that they had in reserve for Bainbridge Streetscape, $696,054.33. That is money that's grant funded.
Okay, I was,
I guess they didn't ask for it at the beginning of the year,
yeah.
but those are due.
Right.
That's almost done.
So moved.
I'll second, all in favor, say aye. This is the de-appropriation of funds from utilities, $18,067.44. That's moving it back into the general fund and then moving it out of the general fund into the equipment.
So moved. Yeah, I'm moving
Right.
from, I just said moving from utilities and taking it back. Moving from one way to another and putting it in equipment.
Yeah. 6 of 1, half dozen of them.
Yeah.
I'll second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
What'd you do with David?
He said he's gonna be a little late. Get a little bit of something going on.
And then this last one is a reappropriation, $18,067.44.
So moved. So moved.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
letter for the commissioners for the comprehensive plan. Did you get a copy of that?
Mm-hmm. So moved.
I'll second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Now we have an application for a hangar lease. This is from Dalton Robinson. And he'll be getting hangar number 32. 135 a month.
So moved.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye. You got any more out there, County?
Hangers? Did that just, 32, was that the last one we
I
had?
don't think so. I think there's one or two open. I think. I
You
can
got the
check.
plane?
Huh?
You got the plane?
No.
It'll be different.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's you. I'll be okay. Got a lid for the airplane and, no, I'm not getting a plane, I was just,
I have a flurry of proclamations here for Ohio Proud Month. And this is what they're calling the agricultural tribute to the food growers and everything across Ohio, farmers and whatnot.
so moved.
And we got the one declaring August is Ohio Proud Month, and we have 5 participants in Ross County that are going to get their own proclamation.
Okay. Yes.
So that's a motion, second, all in favor say aye.
Aye. If nobody's, nobody's talked to, Baldwin, who's, director of ag, nobody's talked to him, they missed a good guy. That's why, that's the only reason I came Friday, that's the only reason I went to the fair Friday, I was with him for about 2 hours, and that's very good. He's, down-home individual from Southern Ohio, from Adams County, and I think the guy's doing a good job. If nobody's heard him talk or speak or anything like that, you missed a pretty good guy.
Sorry, I missed that. Well, our 5 couple local companies are Ben's Mustard, Gearhart Farms, Crazy Corn,
Crazy corn.
Lavender Meadows, I don't know if that's George related, and Old Time Growers. All
Crazy
five.
corn. They live up by me. Hey. Where's it going?
Good morning.
How you guys doing? What's up, Brad?
Hi, Jeff.
Brad, what was her first name? Lindsay? Is it Nash or Mash?
Nash.
Nash. She was there too. She's director of Department of Disability and
Yeah.
She was there too, and she did a pretty good job too. She's a little quiet, but she was okay. She was with us most of the day.
Okay, service.
All right.
The service center project should be completed this week. I stopped out there this morning. We got some code base left to put on, transition strips between the vinyl planking and the carpet in the conference rooms. Got a little bit of touch-up paint, and we're waiting on a couple pieces for the bathrooms, and those will be, it should be done, should be finished this week.
You got the dividing walls up and all that stuff?
That's all up. Everything's, yeah, it's packed. Dan just left to go out there and meet with them too, but they should be done this week. 104 sewer project, pump stations 2 and 3 are to be set this week and next week, probably 2 this week and 3 next week. Then they'll tie all that in. They made the tie-in last week at the CCI's 21-inch pipe there on Moundsville Road. So we're getting closer. We're ready to, we had some work done. We had some flow meters set in the 2 mobile home parks, Country Woods and Gleason's, to see what kind of infiltration we were getting there. I have the report, but I haven't had a chance to see it yet. The work for Union Heights infiltration, I should have the paperwork for you guys to sign. It'll be a change order, but it'll be paid with the grant, so I should have that maybe even yet today for you to sign. And then we'll get that started. Let's see, I received final payment for the steel wall project that we did in the jail. We didn't send that in right away because we wanted to make sure the issue with Setterland was settled, and it is. So that project was a $1,416,157 project. We received the final payment, which was $772,626.12. So that went back into the general fund.
Turned that around pretty quick, didn't it?
Yeah,
Just a couple days?
a couple days.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty good. That leaves us about almost $200,000, $187,000 left in that grant that we got for that project because it came in under bid. And I was told by Chris Darlington, who is the person that oversees this for the BAD, that we could use that money for the next project that we're getting ready to do, which is the Security Keene project. That project's ready to go out to bid. I have all the documents sent to me over last week. I'll get those all printed out. I'll get them all to the Justice League so they can have a chance to look at those, have an understanding. Then you guys can set up a time to vote. I don't know if you want to wait.
We'll wait till the fair next year.
I don't know if you want to wait until the bids come in on that, so you have a number, so you know what it's going to be.
I think we ought to wait till the bids come in myself.
Okay, well, however you want to do that. And then phase 1 on the courthouse starts today. Have a meeting with the scaffolding people tomorrow to lay this all out again and make sure it goes up the way we said it was going to go up. Make sure there's no changes in that. But for now, that's the big stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair went pretty bad, pretty good.
What's that?
Fair went pretty good. Other than the rain and mud, but
Yeah, I mean,
you can.
rained again yesterday, you know, I mean, people trying to get out of there, it's raining, it's just a mess.
It was the messiest fair I've been
Yeah.
ever.
But I think for the most part, people had a good time, the shows were good. Kids raised a lot of money for 4-H. We'll start working on the next one next week.
Yeah.
We always have to have a meeting 10 days after the fair. That's required by the ODA to review what we did, what we didn't do well, what we need to change. And so there'll be some discussion about all those things in 10 days. I don't think she's scheduled it yet. I haven't seen anything for it. But, and then we'll start meeting monthly again.
good job. We appreciate all your hard work.
Thank you. The board is an excellent bunch of folks. They work hard to put on what's considered the biggest event in the county, so a lot of folks there.
Too bad the weather didn't
Oh,
work.
man, yeah.
We just usually have that Wednesday storm, and then after that, it's usually muddy. But this was a Monday storm, a Tuesday storm.
Every day.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Yeah.
Friday. Didn't storm Thursday.
But pulled it off. That's good. Jeff, you in here for the 9:30, or you got something for us?
I'm just here hanging out in case questions come up. I spoke with you Friday, David, after I talked to the judges.
Yeah. I do not have an email about this. We talked about the other thing, I sent an email on, but.
You know, they have the issue of the phones. We had a situation where the Heather downstairs in the auditor's office was entering the court's phone bills to be paid from your account. And when they switched the phones, Heather came to me and said, hey, is this a chance maybe that we can kind of clean this up? I said, yeah, let's do it. So that's how the whole conversation over the phones started. But the judges, they didn't like the idea of having a new cost introduced to their budget from their existing appropriations. And so the paperwork we set up, have you given that to them?
Yeah.
What you're doing, if you guys want to do it and agree to it, is you're de-appropriating from your account, moving that same amount of money into their account, so it's cash neutral for the general fund, doesn't mean anything for our cost basis. But then what that will allow to have happen is that Deanna will be entering their bills to be paid from their accounts for your review on Mondays. And I just think it's a cleaner.
That's the way it all, I think that's a good move on your office's part to just let them handle that, yeah.
Well, the judges agreed to it. It makes no difference for the county cash-wise. It just kind of makes the right bills being paid by the right departments from the right accounts. So,
Yeah. Keep the buckets clean. Yep. Do you know what they're gonna put the scaffolding up at first, Brad?
Excuse me?
Do you know where they're gonna put the scaffolding up first?
I don't. I won't know till tomorrow.
So what's today entail in terms of them starting the project?
It's
Just
just
out
the
of
contracted date to start, so basically conversations and mobilization will start. They'll start talking about what they're bringing here. This meeting was set up for tomorrow, so just, you know, they have so many days to finish the work.
Yeah,
So today was the start.
by the end of the week though, they'll be
Hopefully they'll be moved in, yeah.
good. Hopefully this rain
The rain don't get
moves out of here,
Well, remember, they're gonna look at putting that scaffolding on the roof first to do that clock tower work.
before, yeah, as I say, put that scaffolding up before they put a new roof down on the courthouse, so.
Well, they'll start putting the scaffolding up to get to the roof and then how to get that stuff up there too. I don't know if they'll crane it all up there or, you know, how they'll get it up there yet. I'll know that all tomorrow.
And did we do an appropriation today?
You need to.
Have we filed, we need to appropriate the gap. There's still a gap between what we need for the courthouse and what is in the courthouse fund. Right, Jeff?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have a number on that?
Yeah, do you have that number?
You have the total number.
Does it include the state funds or does it not?
At this
How
point,
does the state fund?
we need to lock that down. I know we've been awarded $400,000 from the state capital improvement, but I've not received, I don't know that any of us have received any formal notification on how we access those funds.
So not including the state money, it would be $1 million. If you include the state
Roughly.
money, you could move 600,000 over and then have that state grant fill the gap. Is that a reimbursement, Brad?
It shouldn't.
You know, I didn't write that, I had nothing to do with that, so I don't know.
Okay.
I probably need to get,
It's not a grant. I mean, it is, but it's
Right.
It's a capital improvement.
I don't know whose jurisdiction it's under. I can get with Kim today and find out.
Yeah.
If it was part of the state budget, my
I was
guess.
gonna say, it was part of this, I was thinking it was part of the state budget.
Yeah, but they always assign that to a certain agency, you know, it could be development,
It'll
it
be
could
under
be
development.
commerce, it could be, you know, whoever. And so they'll administer the grant.
So you think Kim's the one to ask then?
I think so,
Okay.
because I think she submitted,
Starting point,
yeah.
at least.
And only 350,000 of it, I think, was what you guys talked about, because that was that additional piece of the project.
I think we got 400.
Do you want to use it all here?
Yes, well, I think it was specifically for the courthouse.
Okay. Well, then let me find out
Courthouse
exactly
renovation.
what's there, and then I'll tell you exact, I mean, I know what the amount is from the bid, and I can tell you, let me pull it up here real quick.
Well, and I think we had assumed that we would need to have that money in the account before they started work, but it doesn't
Should,
seem.
yeah.
But you start today, so I mean, we're good for it, but.
You know what I would do, honestly, you know, if there's future maintenance to be done on the courthouse, I would just do the $1 million, and then however the grant plays into it, that would stay in the courthouse fund as a carryover,
Yeah,
and you could leave it there for future courthouse needs.
Yeah.
That's-
I agree. I
That's
don't
probably
think that's a
what I
bad
would do.
move. So we'll need an appropriation for the courthouse fund.
But don't we have to set aside the full amount of what the,
Yeah, we've already got 1 point some
In that-
million in that account that we budgeted for the 26 budget.
I'll look it up, I can give you an exact figure.
It's 1.3 is what's.
The total cost of the project right now
GMP. It's 2 point.
is $2,707,155.
I think we have appropriated already 1.4, 1.6, something like that.
Does that 2.7 include the portion that the grant is covering?
That's the cost.
that's the cost.
So, yeah.
Well, if that's the case, you would need to do $1 million anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, the state grant would be on top.
Yes. You just want me to send it to you?
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Couple of Union fans
Nice
here
picture.
this week.
No.
Jeez. You got Jeff and Sarah, what?
School started?
No,
No.
Thursday.
No.
You guys just Spirit Week or
Get
what?
ready.
Okay.
What?
All
We have first game today.
We need a Thanks Race t-shirt in here somewhere.
Are you coaching?
Yeah.
Right. Union?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Doing what?
7th grade volleyball.
Oh,
You wanna come help?
no.
I need some spikers.
There is.
There's just this, I bet that volleyball is just as bad as softball with that age group.
1 million,
I actually like that age group.
1.3.
yeah, 1,374,000 and change is what's in there now.
Let's, since no one's asking us for it, let's see if we can't track down this week what the next steps are with the grant fund, the state funding. And we can do an appropriation next week unless the contractors wearing us out. Brad, are they?
No.
Let's figure out the state money and appropriate.
So we're not gonna appropriate $1 million today?
Oh, we can, but I just think it makes more sense to find out how much we actually need to appropriate.
Okay.
And if no one's,
Yeah, Kathy,
We don't
I know
need
you
to-
start that already.
All right, Kathy, I just think that we don't need to impose any urgency upon ourselves, if
Right.
no one else is.
Well, if there's 1.3 in there now, almost 1.4 in there now.
Yeah.
That holds us over, to get some started, and we already have that other fund coming in for $1 million, so that would be, and the $400,000 would make it pretty close to what we need.
No, $1,374,000, is that what we have in the capital?
That's right. Well, courthouse,
Courthouse.
Yeah.
yeah.
We need to have a separate conversation about capital fund, which we have never actually pulled on and.
So you're gonna wipe that out for this project? That 1.3? That's gonna.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a fund that is specific to the courthouse.
So what did we budget for 27?
Well, we have not.
Yeah, there's nothing, but.
And I think we budgeted 1.3, knowing it was probably a little short, but that was based upon the early cost
Yeah, I remember
estimates.
that, yeah.
And now we're in net, but we'll eventually have to cover in that account the guaranteed maximum price, which is more than what we budgeted. After we move that, that'll be $26, and none of this will be on the budget.
Right.
For 27. Project should be done before 427.
Was it December 10th?
Something like that.
933.
You'll be doing your swearing in under a new roof.
You better not leave.
Well, so, yeah.
Definitely better not. Did you guys get this stuff on Governor DeWine being at the Centrus plant? Are you planning on attending that on?
We have an RSVP today.
Yeah, that's why I'm bringing it up.
When is it?
You have to RSVP today.
Well,
The
when-
deadline's today. I'll send you this email.
When's the
Yeah, we got the email, but I'm trying to figure out.
It's Monday, the 24th at 10:30, which is your meeting date.
Next week.
Yep.
All right, I got 9:30, so are you the girl?
I'm the girl.
All right.
I'm bringing the pavement marking contract for Aaron Mark.
This is a contract agreement for Aeromark Company to do the county pavement marking for 2026. It's outlined attached. The sum of that is not to exceed $226,999.23.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
If you can make a copy of that.
Yeah.
You
Just leave it on there.
Picnic is approaching.
May 1st, September.
I can use one blue pen this time.
That just has the signature on the front page.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you wanted a copy of that.
I'm gonna make it for her.
Oh.
Thank you, guys.
Charlie wouldn't do that. You can come anytime.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sarah. Do we have any more business?
God.
What? to settle this now, but I think if we are gonna attend Monday, then we need to,
Has to be RSVP today's the last
well,
day.
we need to RSVP, but we also need to build that into our agenda for next week if we are going, because that's gonna,
Because it's
it's at 10:30.
at 10:30 and we'd have to leave here by
9:30.
9:30.
So either we
Should we,
do business in the afternoon, or we don't go, or we move our meeting to another day, or what's the agenda look like next week, Kathy?
Getting there.
Are we, you talking about the land bank meeting?
mm-mm,
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this thing with Governor DeWine.
no practice.
Oh,
Are you gonna do Ohio Pride, Ohio Proud, or something?
Proud.
Yeah, oh, when I say Pride, it'd be pretty close. So I just seen it, and then Brad said,
Yeah, you do have the land bank, you've got a public hearing for the Ross County Comprehensive Plan is at 9:30. Land bank's at 10:30, and then the bottoms up diaper, coming in, and then that's it. So,
We've been down to Centris about 1,000 times, just saying.
yeah.
I hate to,
the land bank, I don't, you can probably reschedule the land bank and Joe Welsh for the bottoms up. It doesn't matter when she comes in. But I do not the land bank.
and we've got that hearing.
It's at 9:30.
You guys wanna go?
Like I said, we'd have to leave here by 9:30, because they're gonna do all kind of checks and stuff like that to get in.
I mean, I hate to, I don't want anybody to think we're giving anybody the,
Cold shoulders.
but we're not. I mean, we've got, almost, we've got stuff to do, and it's not, it's gonna be the same thing we've done
Before.
multiple times. What do you think?
You can always send a representative of one of you.
that makes the most sense. You wanna hold down the fort with me, or?
Huh?
You wanna hold
Nobody's
the fort
volunteering.
with me, or send David down?
Or we said,
Send Devin? Bradford?
that's what we're trying to figure out.
Send Devin.
Send Devin.
Send Devin or Brad.
Devin's gonna be here for your comprehensive.
For what it's worth, you guys have been down there so many times. If you send somebody, you're gonna have to pay for their gas, and I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe thanks for the invite, you know?
They scheduled it during our only meeting.
Brad, do you want to go down there?
That answers that.
I've been down there a bunch of
I
times.
know. Yeah, I know. I mean,
But I'm happy to do whatever you want.
I know you are. I mean, it's a Pike County thing, you know.
It's supposed to be a Ohio thing.
Well,
We're number one in business. All right, well, that's it. I got nothing else. Move to make a motion to recess, or sorry, yeah, recess, just in case we need to come back to session.
I'll second.
So what was that for?
Reset?
Oh, for right now?
Yeah.